Is this multi-effect pedal better than an amp? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day out there, and thank you for joining me in today's product review video. Today I have this beautiful TANK-G multi-effect pedal from the company Lekato. Man, it is pretty cool. Take a look at those flashing lights. But before I go any further into the video, be sure to hit the like button and click subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out tremendously. Alright, so I'm going to break this video down for you guys into 3 sections. Section 1's the specs, the features, the price, everything you need to know about the pedal. In Section 2, I'm going to do some live random noodling and jamming on the presets of the pedal. And lastly, in Section 3, I'm going to show you guys a brand new original song I wrote using only this Lekato effects pedal. Alright, so this cool little unit here is the TANK-G multi-effect pedal from the company Lekato, and it currently sells for only $79.99 on Amazon, which is a pretty good deal for any multi-effect pedal in general. Now this pedal comes stocked with 9 different slots, and each slot contains 4 different presets. So you got a total of 36 presets altogether. You also have the ability to create your own presets, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how all that works in just a moment. Now this crazy little pedal comes with 8 different impulse response cabinets and 9 different amps. So you can get a lot of different tone combinations. Now you also got your basic EQ settings, so bass, mids, treble, that kind of thing. You also have a gain knob over here as well as a volume knob, so pretty handy, just like an amp would have. Now if you're a fan of the 80s like I am, you're gonna love this next part. You got 3 different types of modulation. Chorus, okay, which you can control the level of as well as the speed of. You also have phaser and tremolo, so for all you 80s guys out there, you're gonna love that, I know I do. And of course, no multi-effect pedal would be complete without delay and reverb. Every guitarist's favorite, right? This one comes with 3 different types of delay and 3 different types of reverb. You got analog delay, tape delay, dual delay. For the reverb, you got room, spring, and my personal favorite, cloud. Sounds really ambient. Most amps that have these types of effects are going to be easily over $150 in price. And that's also true for multi-effect pedals. Most are going to cost you like $150 to $200 at the lowest. And if you were looking to buy individual pedals, oh boy, that's going to cost you quite a bit. Because if you want a decent pedal, okay, I'm not talking about those junky ones that break on Temu. I'm talking about like, a decent quality pedal. You're going to be paying like $50 to $100 for one effect. So if we do the math here, we're looking at like $300 to $400 worth of effects for the price of, what, $79? That's crazy. I wish stuff like this existed back when I was younger. I really, really wish this stuff existed because I didn't have stuff like this back then, My first multi-effect pedal was the RP50 from Digitech. That was pretty cool, right? It had a drum machine, had, different effects. I've also seen a lot of modeling amps and have owned a few myself. So yeah, this is definitely a step up from that Digitech pedal. And I'd even say it's a step up from the Boss ME70 pedal. I used to own that one too, and I wasn't a big fan of that one. All right, now another really cool feature about this pedal is we have a regular 1/4 inch out, right? It's like a guitar cable, basically, it's a 1/4 inch. And we also have an XLR out. So you're gonna get high quality sound no matter which way you go, and you have your option to pick, so that's kind of cool. It also comes with a headphone port, so you can plug your headphones directly into it, which sounds really cool, by the way. Now over here we have our USB port for charging it. They don't give you like a wall plug, but they do give you the USB cable, which you can plug into your PC. That's what I did. It takes about, let's say 2 hours to charge, give or take. Once it's charged, it'll last you 12 hours. 12 hours! You also got this cool little on switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and flick this on, and boom. Here come the lights, which I like the lights. I know I'm an adult, but I feel like a kid sometimes. I like lights and flashing things. I know, I'm stupid. And yes, because it is a modern guitar pedal, it does have Bluetooth, like most stuff nowadays. Pretty cool. Alright, so now that I've covered the specs, the features, the price, and all the other good stuff, I'm going to show you how to use the pedal. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug it in. You're going to need 2 cords, one for your guitar, so it can go from the guitar into the pedal, and then one going from the pedal into an amp or an interface. Now I personally am not running this through an amp. Instead, I have it running into my interface, okay, my Scarlett interface. So direct out from the pedal into my interface, into my computer. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to access the tuner, because that's probably the most important part, right? You can't play until you're in tune. Trust me, you don't want to do that. So we're going to hold down the B and C button, click, just like that, wait a few seconds, and there you go. You should see that on your screen. That means we are in tuner mode. Pretty cool. When you're done tuning, just click it back and you're good to go. Pretty easy. Now, my pedal is currently set on channel 2, okay? And I'm using preset number A, all right? I can swap through A to B to C or to D. And that's gonna swap me through 4 different presets in that one setting area, okay? So we have 4 different presets basically in one, which is where they get the 36 presets from, because you have 9 channels. So we could just skip up to channel 3. To do that, we're gonna hit the D and the C button together real quick, just like that. And now we are on channel 3. It's gonna blink for a minute, because it wants you to confirm. So we're just gonna hit A, and there we go. We are now on preset A of channel 3. Now to go back, you're gonna hit the other 2 switches over here on this side, the A and B ones, like that, and there we go. Back to channel 2, or 1 if you want. Boom, now we're on channel 1 on preset A. All right, so let's say you went through each channel, okay? All 9 of them, and you tested each preset out, and you're like, sounds all right, but this is not what I'm looking for. No problem, you can make your own presets, okay? That's immediately what I did as soon as I took this out of the box, because as cool as the presets are, they leave a lot to be desired. And that could be said for any multi-effect pedal, by the way. Like, I've never just gone with presets on anything, because I never like the sound of presets on, well, anything. You're gonna go ahead and hit the C and B button real quick, just like that. You'll notice everything starts flashing, and an L will pop up on here. Okay, that means live mode. That means you can adjust everything. If we hit it back, we're in preset mode, so you can't adjust any of these knobs. Okay, it locks it into place, because again, they're presets. So, back to live mode. We unlocked everything. It's all flashing, okay? If I hit this, it turns it off. See that? The light stops flashing. Turn it back on, starts flashing again. So, if I want reverb on, I leave it on. If I want delay on, I leave it on. If I want modulation off, hit it, modulation's off. And you'll notice when you hit that button, it also turns off the flashing on the knobs that are associated with that, right? So this is going to be the modulation area. Turn it back on, and you're good to go. Now, once you've sat there and messed with every little thing and every possible combination for, I don't know, maybe a few hours, and you're like, hey, that's the sound I like. That's what I was looking for. Cool. You're going to save it by pressing down any of these buttons and holding it down. Okay, so I'll give you an example. I hold this down here. It flashes, and then it stops flashing. That means it's saved in that spot. Okay? Want to leave it? Boom. Now you're back in preset mode, and you're ready to rock with your new preset setting. So, take your time, have fun, and find a sound you like is my best advice. Alright guys, so that's it for section 1. Let's go ahead and jump into section 2. Live random noodling and jamming using presets that I made and some of the factory-based ones. Kind of a pretty sound. I like that one. Alright, so now I'm going to show you a few presets I made myself. This one I really like the sound of, and it sounds like this. these. I like that one. Alright guys, so that's it for section 2. Let's go ahead and move on to section 3. I'm going to show you a brand new original song I wrote using only this Lekato multi-effect pedal. Let's check it out. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Be sure to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And again, hit like and click subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys want to try this pedal out for yourselves, I'll leave you a link right to it down in the description box. Alright, so here's my final thoughts on this product. Is it worth the money? Absolutely. Do I think it sounds good? Oh hell yeah. It sounds way better than the Boss Katana amp I have down here. And that's saying a lot. Alright guys, so again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one. Rock on.